I love the terns. That's just the young terns. I mean, they're old at this point. They're just begging from their parents, but they're, were hatched in May, still hanging around their parents. The Alafia Banks is a critical wildlife area because of all the birds that nest here. We have over 10,000 birds that come to nest here annually. This is a bird sanctuary that's one of the most important water bird nesting sites in the Gulf Coast of Florida. When they built these islands, the birds quickly adapted and have been using it for decades. Unfortunately, we were seeing a lot of erosion along the shoreline. We were losing a lot of habitat that these birds rely on. Mature mangroves were toppling, sediment was being eroded. We were losing the footprint of the islands. There are a number of factors that have been impacting the erosion here on the island. One of them is sea level rise. Each year in the bay, we're seeing slightly higher sea level. Another is increased storm and hurricane activity. A third impact that we were seeing here is wake from vessels coming by the island. So to address that, what we did was install this offshore breakwater to attenuate the wave energy that was actually reaching the islands. The breakwaters themselves have been designed to be colonized by oysters, and they are completely covered in most areas with oysters. So that's not only providing wildlife with resources, it's also improving the water quality of Tampa Bay. We've also seen the shoreline impacted in positive ways. In areas where we used to see toppling mangroves and eroding sediment, now we're seeing those sediments have stabilized and young mangroves are able to take hold and not be washed away like they were in the past. And they're growing up and providing new nesting habitat for the birds. So that's why we call it a living shoreline, is because it's working with the natural system, promoting the natural resources that we want to see out here. Ultimately, it's about building resiliency with the island. If we have mangroves along the shoreline that are really healthy, they can help withstand sea level rise and any storms that come much better than if we have an island that is chronically being eroded away and already unhealthy. Because this island is so important for so many birds in Tampa Bay, we need to do everything we can to protect it.